Manchester City has completed the treble with their win against Inter Milan in the Champions League final. Only the second English side to do so, and this is Pep's second ever treble in his days back in Barcelona, cementing himself as one of the greatest managers of all time. It was certainly a shaky start though for Manchester City. In the first half, it was scoreless, and there was a couple good chances they did have. Talk about Bernardo, and then a fantastic through ball from Kevin De Bruyne into Haaland. I thought it was a pretty good strike. Maybe could have been a little bit wider, but major props to Onana of Inter Milan for getting his knee out there on perfect timing. And honestly, despite a couple of near chances, Inter Milan's defense was pretty good to start off. I mean, scoreless first half, and even they had chances of their own, they just couldn't cash in. But this is pretty good position to start off in the first half for Inter Milan. You're heavy underdogs. Many people thought that it would be a rout, but you're keeping it close, and the longer that Man City doesn't score, the more pressure, and they're gonna press. They could make a mistake, and that nearly happened in the second half. Right on cue, Lautaro stole the ball between a miscommunication between Ederson and Akanji. He had Romelu Lukaku for a pretty decent look at if he just made the cross, but he decided to take on Ederson himself. Game-changing play right there. We saw a fantastic goal by Rodri, and I mean, that was the difference in this game. It was a fantastic shot. I mean, it was a scramble drill set up deep in Inter Milan territory and kind of got through them, and he was just there to give a perfect strike. Now, there were a couple defenders there. He curled it around them. Just a good strike. That's nothing really you can do defensively. Inter did have some chances though to equalize. In later stages of this match, we saw DeMarco have a chance. It hit off the crossbar, and then his rebound unfortunately was blocked by Lukaku. Just unfortunate timing and bad placement by him. He's going to be the butt of a ton of jokes. Man City is finally broken through after so many issues. They had to deal with an injury to Kevin De Bruyne, who left the first half of this match to a hamstring injury, and you thought this is 2021 all over again. Obviously, talking about Pep, there was this whole narrative he couldn't win without Messi. Obviously, he did that. He proved that. He's pretty much dominated England, which is probably the most parity league in all of Europe, where you don't really get a lot of repeat champions, and now they've won 5 out of the last 6 in the English Premier League. FA Cup title this season. It's just been a phenomenal run. This will probably go down as the greatest Manchester City team that we've ever seen, and it could be comparable to that Manchester United team back in 1999. But of course, debates will always be there, but let's just celebrate this great moment for Manchester City.